Dogecoin, the original meme coin, the king of meme culture, and still one of the most powerful cryptocurrencies in the entire market. Even after so many years, Dogecoin continues to surprise investors, traders, and the whole crypto world. And right now, something very important is happening on the charts. Dogecoin is currently trading at a major long-term support zone, and both the weekly and monthly structure are starting to look extremely interesting for the next big move. In this video, we will break down Dogecoin's weekly chart first, and then we will shift into the monthly chart perspective, because what we are seeing now could be the early signs of the next bullish cycle for Dogecoin. Now let's start with the weekly chart analysis, because this is where the most important support level is clearly visible. On the weekly time frame, Dogecoin has been in a long correction phase ever since its explosive 2021 bull run, where it reached highs near $0.73s. That was the moment when Dogecoin became a global phenomenon, driven by retail hype, Elon Musk attention, and meme coin mania. But after that parabolic top, Dogecoin entered a deep bear market like the rest of crypto, falling over 90% from its peak. However, what matters now is not the past pump, but where Doge is sitting today. Right now, Dogecoin is trading around a historically strong weekly support area, a demand zone where buyers have stepped in multiple times before. This zone has acted as a floor in previous cycles, meaning long-term investors see value here. When price repeatedly holds the same level on the weekly chart, it usually indicates accumulation, and accumulation phases are exactly where the smart money positions before the next expansion. Another key point on the weekly chart is that selling momentum has been weakening. The heavy bearish pressure that dominated the market in the past is starting to slow down, and Dogecoin is forming a stable base. This is often the early stage of a reversal. Weekly support plus reduced downside momentum is a powerful combination. Also, Dogecoin remains one of the most liquid meme coins in the world, with strong daily volume and massive community backing. Meme coins move with narrative, and Dogecoin still holds the strongest meme narrative of them all. That is why, from a weekly chart perspective, Dogecoin holding this support is a very bullish sign going into the next cycle. Now, as we move past the weekly chart and enter the second half of this analysis, let's zoom out even further into the monthly chart, because the monthly time frame reveals the real long-term story. The monthly chart is where investors see the true macro trend, and what is interesting is that Dogecoin is not only holding weekly support, but the monthly structure is also starting to look bullish in the bigger picture. On the monthly chart, Dogecoin is still respecting its long-term cycle lows, and the current price area is acting as a major historical base. Every major bull run begins from these types of monthly accumulation zones. If you look at Dogecoin's history, it has always moved in cycles, long boring consolidation phases followed by sudden explosive rallies. And right now, the monthly chart suggests Dogecoin may once again be building that foundation. The candles are showing stabilization, not collapse. The market is no longer in panic mode, and instead, Dogecoin is slowly preparing for the next wave. Another important point on the monthly time frame is that Dogecoin tends to outperform massively during bull markets because retail investors always return to meme coins first. When Bitcoin starts pumping, meme coins follow with extreme speed, and Dogecoin is usually the leader of that meme season. Also, Dogecoin has something that no other meme coin can truly replicate: brand recognition. Even people outside crypto know Dogecoin. That level of cultural power matters in speculative markets. And as adoption increases, and if platforms like X integrate crypto payments further in the future, Dogecoin could benefit heavily from that narrative. From a long-term perspective, if the next bull market arrives fully in 2025 and 2026, Dogecoin could easily target levels like $0.20, $0.30, and even $0.50 again. And in a true euphoric cycle, reclaiming the all-time high zone near 0.70 is not impossible. The monthly chart supports this possibility because Dogecoin is sitting at the same type of base that existed before the 2021 explosion. So the conclusion is simple. Dogecoin is currently at a major support level on the weekly chart, showing strong demand and accumulation signs. And at the same time, the monthly chart is also holding bullish structure, suggesting that the long-term cycle is still alive. Of course, nothing is guaranteed in crypto, and risk management is always necessary, but from both weekly and monthly perspectives, Dogecoin is positioned in a very interesting zone that could become the launchpad for the next big move. The question now is, will Dogecoin surprise the market once again? Will the king of memes return stronger in the next bull run? Comment your thoughts below because I want to know if you are bullish on Doge or not. And if you want more weekly and monthly chart breakdowns like this, make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned, because the next bull cycle will reward the patient, and Dogecoin could be one of the biggest comeback stories in crypto history.